Hello there, traders. For today's forecast, basically, I decided to cover the gold chart and the USD versus Canadian dollar. So, and to update you on the gold and the USD Canadian dollar. So now we got the first day after the FOMC. So yesterday we got FOMC day, and we got some rally on FOMC day. I will just show you that on the watching the 4-hour time frame. So basically on the FOMCM we got this upside move from here. But if we check the whole structure, if we check on the 4-hour time frame, we can find basically that we got today, this morning, a pretty decent sell-off, and that price is trying to basically absorb all of that rally that we got from FOMC. Now, how will that fit into the eventual structural reading what we got from the past price action? So what I'm seeing here is that there is a potential for the ABC completion. This is like A, B, and C. And I can also take the tool, Fibonacci extension tool, to show you that that is actually about 100% of movement from this leg upside here projected to this low. It's exactly hit the 100% leg move there. So it's a quite important level around 1757. Also, there is that swing high from here, and also we are still sitting in this heavy supply zone from this bar, from this supply here. So I see this like a pretty. Also prior to that, we got this pretty much small channeling mode, which could easily result another sell-off from here, but because of the news. That was probably postponed and we got a new rally instead of sell-off. So it was like a little interruption on the news. But still, I cannot see that anything changed. Anything changed spectacular, and this is still bearish from my perspective. And I will watch for selling opportunities. Also, watching if you see the stochastic down there, you will find out there is a bear divergence as well. This upside move and the new upside leg didn't provide also a high reading on stochastic. So we have very good odds that at some point this can resell here and eventually attack this low at 1700 and maybe even attack this low in the next period on the 1678. Again, the important pivot high to watch, like resistance or eventual stop losses, they're sitting in the 1759, 1763 on the gold. So we didn't touch that. We tried to trade to that, and then we got a sell-off. So it's a quite important to mention that there's a heavy supply, ABC potential completion, bear divergence on stochastic. So loss of the souths are in alignment, 100% actually extension of this swing upside. So pretty good odds for another downside wave. Watching the short-term perspective. So my advice is watch for selling opportunities, obviously, with the downside targets in 1700 and 1678, and you know this resistance is quite good for stop loss placement around 1759, 1763. So now I will take a look at the Canadian dollar, where I think there is a potential for the play back into the mean. So we got this consolidation for a days right there, and then we got the big climax there on the FOMC. And you see that there is aggression this morning basically from buyers. So I see this like a pretty positive intraday play to play on the upside. And for the further rally, probably going into the 1.2475 zone. And even try to maybe retag the highs there around back all the way up where the 1.2494 level is. So there is that play. If you track the most recent lows, most recent major lows, if you put a trend line there you go. You will find out that we broke a bit that and now back above that trend line. So stochastic also pretty oversold, lots of the divergences down there. So we have a pretty good odds also for this to continue to actually do a decent rally here back into this 1.2475 or 1.2495. So you can literally play for that, with eventual stop underneath this low, maybe around 1.2363.